Let me make sure I've got this right.
Just checking I'm on the same page. Run that by me. I want to be sure I've got it.
Can I restate that to be sure I've grasped it?
Then I would like to validate my understanding before proceeding.
Halo pembelajar cerdas semua, senang sekali kita berjumpa lagi di video tentang variasi ungkapan bahasa Inggris untuk memastikan bahwa kita sudah mengerti atau memahami informasi yang diterima.
Indonesia seems full of traditions. I heard that different religions celebrate openly here. So, you mean people of various faiths all have national holidays?
That's right. Major religious celebrations like Idul Fitri, Christmas, Nyepi, Waisak, and others are recognized nationally. If I understand correctly, Idul Fitri is a celebration after the fasting month of Ramadan. Exactly. Families gather, ask forgiveness, visit elders, and share food. Let me make sure I've got this right. People also travel long distances to return home, yes? We call that mudik. Many Indonesians go back to their hometowns. It's a huge moment of reunion.
Just to be clear, during Nyepi in Bali, everything becomes quiet. Even the airport closes?
Correct. Nyepi is a day of silence for Hindus, focused on reflection and self-discipline. Am I right in thinking that Waisak is the Buddhist celebration marking the birth, enlightenment, and death of the Buddha? Yes, and many people gather at Borobudur Temple to pray and release lanterns. So what you're saying is Indonesia honors different sacred days, and people generally respect each other's space to worship. That's the idea. Diversity is part of daily life here.
And Christmas for Christians usually means going to church and spending time with family. Did I get that right?
You did. And sometimes communities share food across faiths, especially in smaller towns. That sounds beautiful. Let me check if I've understood. Each celebration has its own customs, but they all emphasize gratitude, family, and harmony. Exactly. The details differ. The values connect us. Okay, the lecturer wants us to give a 10-minute presentation next week. We're supposed to explain the topic and add one real-life example.
Got it, I think? So we choose any example that connects to the theory, right?
Yes, and we also need a short Q&A at the end. Wait, is that how it works? I thought the Q&A was optional. No, it's written on the assignment sheet, 2 to 3 minutes for questions.
Hang on, let me see if I get this. So 7-8 minutes presenting, then 2-3 minutes for questions?
Exactly. So basically, we divide it into 3 parts: introduction, explanation, and example. Plus the conclusion. Don't forget that.
Right, so it goes like this. First, Nessa introduces the topic. Then I explain the main idea. Then Farhan gives the example. And Salwa finishes with the summary. Yes, that sounds organized.
Just checking I'm on the same page. I need one example from real life and I should explain why it proves the theory.
Correct, and keep it simple. Okay, so that means if our presentation goes over 10 minutes, the lecturer will cut us off?
Probably, and we'll lose marks.
Right, got it. I'll keep mine short.
I'll design the slides.
I'm following, I think. We use 1 slide per part, and the last slide shows our conclusion and questions. Perfect. Let's rehearse tomorrow so everything flows smoothly.
Today we're practicing public speaking. Each of you will give a 1-minute talk, then the group gives supportive feedback. We'll focus on structure: opening, key point, closing. We're on the same page, right? Yes, but let me read this back to you. 1 minute, then feedback, and we focus on structure. Exactly. So I've got the picture. We speak, then others comment on what worked first, not what went wrong. Right, strengths before suggestions.
Let me see if I'm with you. We start with a clear opening, one main idea, then a short conclusion.
You got it. Just making sure I've connected the dots. We're practicing confidence, but clarity comes first. Perfect. Clarity first builds confidence. So the takeaway is, keep it simple, one idea, and finish strong. Exactly.
Before I go, let me double check what I've gathered. I introduce the topic, give one example, then close with a message.
So, for my speech, I think focusing on voice modulation will really help engage the audience. That's a solid plan. I think I'm catching on. Eye contact and calm pacing matter as much as the words. Is this correct? Yes. Posture, voice, and message work together. Let me walk through this to be sure. First, greet. Second, main point. Third, closing line that reminds people why it matters. When delivering a speech, it's crucial to maintain eye contact to connect with the audience. Beautifully said.
In other words, your talk encouraged us to face our fears by taking small steps.
Yes, that's what I hoped. Put simply, you're saying, practice makes the stage feel less scary. Exactly. So, to summarize, your structure worked. Clear opening, one example, confident ending.
Let me restate that briefly. Start small, keep moving, and courage grows.
Well done, everyone. Careful listening, respectful paraphrasing, that's how strong speakers grow.
Today we'll practice opening a speech with confidence. Keep it simple, breathe, and connect with your audience.
I get nervous about where to look. We're on the same page, right? Eye contact matters most?
Yes, gentle eye contact, not staring. Move your gaze around the room.
Let me see if I'm with you. We start with a story, then the main point.
Exactly. A short story, then your message. So I've got the picture, story, message, then a clear call to action. Perfect. Now, Tuti, try your opening line.
Good morning. Have you ever felt afraid to speak up, even when your idea mattered?
Nice tone. Let me read this back to you. You invited the audience in, then connected it to fear. That works.
Just making sure I've connected the dots. The opening should make people feel something first.
Yes, feeling before information.
So the takeaway is, we should start emotionally, then guide them.
Correct. Evie, your turn.
Imagine the last time you had something important to say.
Strong start, slow down just a touch.
Let me double check what I've gathered. It's okay to pause, even when we feel rushed?
Absolutely. Pauses show confidence.
I think I'm catching on. Is this correct? If we pause, people actually listen more.
You got it.
Let me walk through this to be sure. First, story. Second, main message. Third, call to action, and use pauses.
Excellent summary.
Thank you. This feels clearer now.
You're all improving quickly. Next, we'll practice closing lines, but for now, great work.
Sunrise is at 5. We'll start slowly, stay together, and stop at the ridge for photos.
The path is sandy, so watch your footing.
Sounds good. We cool on this? I've got water, snacks, and a headlamp.
Yes, that's perfect. Water is important. It can get dry up there. Right, I'm checking my boots and jacket. I'm clued in, yeah? We go to the ridge, not the crater first.
Correct. Ridge first, crater later if the wind is safe. Sulfur can blow toward the trail. Just making sure I'm not missing something. If the wind turns, we don't go near the crater, we wait, right? Exactly. Waiting is safer than pushing ahead.
Okay, so that's the deal, yeah? Ridge, check the wind, then decide. Yes, and we keep a steady pace, no rushing. Many people forget that mountains reward patience.
Run that by me, I want to be sure I've got it. We hike 30 minutes, rest, then another 20 to the ridge?
Yes, first break at the shelter, then the final climb. Good, I'll keep an eye on the time, old habit.
And I'll walk at the back so nobody's left behind. Appreciate it, the sand's deeper than I expected.
Small steps, heel first. It feels slow, but you'll climb farther. The stars are unbelievable, makes the work worth it.
And that glow, is that the crater already? Yes, fire deep inside, beautiful, but we respect it.
Agreed, tradition says we move with care, not pride.
All right, shelter ahead. Quick drink, then we finish the ridge.
Got it, just making sure I'm not missing something again. If we feel dizzy, we tell you immediately.
Correct, dizziness or headache, we stop. Right, clear and simple, that's how climb should be.
Wow, worth every step.
Absolutely, and we made good choices, steady and safe.
Welcome to Bromo. Take your time. The mountain isn't going anywhere.
Welcome to the National Museum. Bags will be scanned, and large items must be left at the counter.
Thank you, it's wonderful to be here. Let me confirm my understanding. Cameras are allowed, but flash is not, right? Correct. Photos are fine, but no flash and no touching the exhibits.
Can I just clarify something? Are we supposed to lock our backpacks in the cloakroom? Yes, for security, please lock them in the cloakroom.
I want to be sure I'm interpreting this correctly. Food and drinks stay outside the gallery? That's right.
For my understanding, does this mean water bottles have to be emptied before we go in? Yes, please. Or you can leave them at the desk.
Could I restate that to be sure I've grasped it? So, camera yes, flash no, bag at the cloakroom, and no food or drinks inside. That's exactly right.
To confirm, our next step is collect tickets first, then pass through the scanner? Yes, tickets, scanner, then you may enter.
May I check that I'm understanding the process? If an exhibit has a rope barrier, we stay behind it at all times. Yes, you've got it.
To ensure accuracy, my understanding is that guided tours begin on the hour and last 45 minutes.
Yes, that's accurate.
As I understand it, the policy requires children to stay with adults at all times.
That's right, for safety and preservation. Permit me to verify my interpretation. If we accidentally see a do not enter sign, we must wait for staff.
Yes, please. My reading of this is as follows. Special exhibits may have extra rules posted at the door. Is that correct?
Correct? Always check the sign. For clarity, I interpret this to mean the museum protects artifacts by limiting light movement and handling.
Exactly. I believe I have understood the following. Respectful behavior here also means quiet voices and slow walking.
Yes, thank you for being considerate. Could I summarize my understanding? We keep our bags outside, no flash, stay behind barriers, read signs, and follow staff directions.
Perfect. Please enjoy your visit, and thank you for helping us protect Indonesia's history.
Good afternoon. Thank you for your cooperation. We need to discuss the items you declared.
Of course. It is my understanding that certain food products are not allowed. Is that why I was stopped? Yes, ma'am. The meat products in your luggage fall under restricted items. I wish to confirm my comprehension of the matter. The items will be confiscated and there is no fine because I declared them. Is that correct? That is correct. Because you declared them honestly, there will be no penalty.
Excuse me, for avoidance of doubt, my understanding is that electronic cigarettes are restricted here. Is that why my suitcase was inspected?
Yes, sir. Importing those devices requires specific authorization.
Then I would like to validate my understanding before proceeding. The devices will be held and I must either apply for permission or surrender them now.
Exactly.
On my interpretation, the implications are I cannot take the meat with me and I should review the regulations for future trip. That is a wise approach.
I am operating under the assumption that this record stays on file but does not affect future travel, provided I follow the rules next time.
Yeah, correct. It is simply a note that the goods were surrendered.
Thank you. I appreciate the explanation.
Likewise, the process is clear now.
You're both free to continue. Welcome to Indonesia and thank you for your cooperation.